Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Virtual Flight Diaries. My mic was on mute. Sorry about that. So, this has been quite a day trying to get this to run. I wanted to do 2 streams of this. I wanted to do this stream in the afternoon and then do another stream now, but all day getting this to work, and I think it's just barely functioning. So what I have is the Inibuilds A350-900 in the Delta livery, and we're here at Dallas Fort Worth, and we're going to take her on up for a test sector flight up to Minneapolis. It's about 2.5 in the air, and we're going to be using say intentions because I have no idea how to use this plane, and unless you're familiar with the plane, you shouldn't be on VATSIM. So we're going to get on board and figure this puppy out. We'll do it together. So let's see. So so it's similar to the A380 in its makeup. Excuse me. So we're going to go with that for now until I learn flows and everything like that. We're going to wing it. We're going to put it together and we're going to take it for a flight. So this is what I usually do prior to streaming a plane, but due to time constraints, I thought I would just stream how I do a test sector and how I learn a plane and take you guys along with me for that. That'd be interesting. Alright, so there are 4 batteries. There's battery 1, battery 2, and then 2 emergency batteries. So we'll turn them on, get some life in the plane. Once the batteries are set, we can turn on the external power. And I'm curious if my Roby flights will, or my wingling MCU. Curious to see if that'll work. There's no 350 profiles, but there is a 380 profile. So let's check that out. See what things I would do. Oh, Susan, hi. How's it going? Welcome to the streamer chat. Checking out the A350 here on a test sector flight. Yeah, so I'm going to say that profile does not work, so we don't have that. Alright, so what I had to do to get this to run, and I have, in my book, I have a pretty decent computer. I mean it's not top, but you know, I'm running a 4070 Ti Super. I got an i9 12900, or you know, 12009K chipset in here, 64 gigs of RAM, and I had to run this no cabin, low res, and I don't know why, but it kept crashing the sim. So it still might happen. It still might happen, and if it does, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. this thing has been nothing but frustration. So I don't know. I'm going to, normally I'm like, oh, let's run out and buy this, but I'm going to go with more of a cautionary tale and say maybe not. Unless you're running pretty high end, I'm going to say do not get this. But if you want to try it out, go ahead. But this has been a frustrating day. But I'm in, we're running. I started the stream a little early because I got it running, and I'm like, you know what, I might as well just get going. So that's where we're at. All right, so we got power in the system. We're on external power. So I'm gonna say, let's start like a little bit of a flow here. So crew supply to come on, ground control to come on, and we'll align the gears. Let's do fire test. Off until we're fueled up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to load the plane with GSX because I'm just not going to play with that at the moment. But let's see here, flight ops. Let's import that. And ground, we got the jetway attached, shocks are in place, GPU is on. Go to the mode sheet, so we'll import that from SimBrief. And we'll set 0 fuel weights. 241 passengers. Load the fuel. So that's in it. So we're all loaded up. So that's where we're going to start. So IRSs are aligning. Let's go init page. We can request the flight plan from SimBrief. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. Joe, hi. Right, so that's it. So it'll come in, it'll say received, and then you just hit insert, and that should, insert everything in. And we're going to go all the way up to 410. Try to. So that's what SimBrief gave me anyway. So flight plan's in, or the init page is in, so the next is going to be flight plan. And load, let's see, so let's get our departure. See, I'm running into an issue. There's more runways. Why aren't we moving down? Alright, so 18 left is the same as 30 left. That's what we're supposed to be getting. So we'll take off 30 left or 30 right anyway. And the Belco 8. So yeah, I don't know why that runway thing isn't working. The Belco 8 with the Tulsa transition. So we had temporary, or insert temporary. So we're going to go with that, but we're going to take off the opposite way, but the waypoint should be close enough. So we're landing 30 left. We'll use the ILS 30 left. We're going to go via Hampton. And the star is going to be the Answer 3 and the ROKKK transition. Temporary flight plan insert that, and our flight plan is complete. Down, check that out. Yep, looks good. Good enough for government work. All right. So what do you think we have to do next? Let's make sure our lights are up. All right. So we're all loaded in with fuel. So let's get the fuel pumps on. Not as many fuel pumps as the A380. Let's fire up the APU. Let's see what we get that APU set. So that's on. Those are auto. Fuel up, so let's get the sequence on. So things are, it's a little strange. The switches are opposite. And I think they intended to do that. So I think it's supposed to be like your perspective as the captain. Like you pull the switch toward you, so plane is in. Let's go to 357 So there's two ways to do this. You could use the pad. You could hit your control key. Actually, turn the keyboard.
Visibility 10.
Alright, so we're on say attention, so we can actually call for
JetBlue 201 looking for pushback.
send that off.
JetBlue 201, Dallas ground, pushback approved, tail west.
Somebody's got a message that they received it. Same type of radio panel as the A350-900. So that's 615. So we're kind of figuring this out. It really is similar to the A380. It's alright, flight plan is in. Let's taking off. It's not on
Ground, JetBlue 201, looking to taxi to 36 right.
All right, I think we're ready for pushback.
JetBlue 201, taxi to runway 36 right via Bravo, cross runway 35 left, then cross runway 35 center, then Papa, Echo Juliet, Quebec, Quebec 1.
Right via Bravo, cross runway 35 left, then cross runway 35 center, then Papa, Echo, Juliet, Quebec, Quebec 1, JetBlue 201.
Full hold ground, Delta 676 heavy. Those pushes.
Delta 676 heavy, Dallas ground, push and start approved.
We are ready for pushback.
So the cool thing, you can integrate the GSX, but it doesn't allow you to feel having it up here. Once this thing starts working,
Pushback through runway 35 right for departure. Contact tower 141.5.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
American 1221. PG, read that correct. Contact tower on 124.15 when ready for taxi.
Locking gear.
Set. I don't have a cabin, so I'm going to go from the outside for the start.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ground, what is the active runway at Dallas?
JetBlue 201, active runways at Dallas are 36 right, 36 left, 35 center, 35 left, 31 left, 31 right, and 35 right.
parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Dallas ground, Delta 676 heavy, post taxi.
Delta 676 Heavy, taxi to runway 36 right via Golf Whiskey Romeo.
Taxi 36 right, Golf Whiskey Romeo, Delta 676.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
please.
Piper 488 Juliet, Kilo Dallas, ground altimeter 2988, information Romeo is current.
We'll see what happens once we get up in the air. This thing can go halfway around the world, and we're just going up to Minneapolis, so we're really light on the fuel. That's why I kept it in flex. I think towers would just be too much for it. We also have this chart as well, which is Navigraph based. But it is a frame hog, and I don't have the frames to spare. Here we are. So, landing lights on, strobes on, taxi lights to take off. That looks good. Confirm 36 right. All right. Let's that. Okay. Tower. Turn on the co-pilot because she should be handling the radios anyway. Dallas Tower, Delta 676 Heavy, ready for departure.
Delta 676 Heavy, you're on ground frequency. Contact tower for departure clearance.
Fort Worth Tower, Delta 676 Heavy. Hold short runway 36 right, ready for departure.
Switching to tower for departure clearance. Delta 676 Heavy.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact tower for departure clearance.
Why does it keep switching to the ground?
Switching to tower for departure clearance. Delta 676 Heavy.
Fort Worth Tower, Delta 676 Heavy, ready for departure.
Delta 676 Heavy, Dallas Tower, contact clearance delivery on 128.25 for your departure clearance.
Switching to clearance delivery on 128.25 for departure clearance. Delta 676 Heavy.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Say intentions. Why are you doing this to me?
Delta 676 Heavy, roger. Switching to clearance delivery on 128.25 for departure clearance. Expect run.
All right. Fort Worth clearance. Delta 676 Heavy, request IFR to Minneapolis. So it's not accepting our pre-departure.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Delta 676 Heavy, cleared to Minneapolis via the Blico 8 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 410 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1 squawk 1413. Expect runway 36 right.
We'll do it this way. Clear to Minneapolis via the Blico 8 departure. That is filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 410 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1. Squawk 1413, Delta 676 Heavy.
Dallas clearance, Delta 676 Heavy, cleared to Minneapolis via Bielico 8 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 410 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.1, squawk 1413. Expect runway 36 right.
Delta 676 Heavy, read back correct.
Fort Worth Tower, Delta 676 Heavy, holding short runway 36 right, ready for departure.
Delta 676 Heavy, Dallas Tower, runway 36 right, wind 015 at 11. RNAV Hazel, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 right, RNAV
cool.
Hazel,
Starting to
cleared
get
for
some
takeoff.
accents.
Delta 676 Heavy.
RNAV Hazel. Oh, what Hazel? Yeah. So it is a little different. We'll do it. Plenty of runway here. I think it's like 13,000. And we're light AF. Alright, spoon up to 13.
Delta 922, contact regional approach on 118.55.
Going to 118.55, Delta 922.
That's good. Alright, let's
Delta
go.
922, contact departure.
Flex.
Contacting departure.
Manual flex 67 SRS runway auto thrust. It's 100 knots, check.
V1.
Rotate. Deposit rate. We're up. High power.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact departure on 118.1.
Wow.
Switching to departure on 118.1. Delta 676 Heavy.
Alright, autopilot on.
Lone Star departure. Delta 676 Heavy. Afternoon, climbing past 2500.
Delta 676 Heavy, Lone Star departure, radar contact, direct Blico, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Direct Wilco.
Direct Blico, climb and maintain flight level 210, Delta 676 Heavy.
Inserts. Alright. So that's taking up quite a bit of VRAM, so we're going to kill that. Even turned down, this sim looks good. Rated climb, nav. So we can, there's a way to shut off derates. Yeah, auto derates. So let's go to climb, get some more juice.
Delta 676 Heavy, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 1 miles at 6000 Skyhawk.
Delta 676 Heavy, we have the traffic. We don't. I don't know where Skyhawk is.
Delta 676 Heavy, roger, maintain visual separation.
Maintaining visual separation, Delta 676 Heavy.
Alright guys, well we've accomplished setting up the plane and we're now climbing out. So far so good. Stream's still handling it. Yeah.
Delta 676 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Delta 676 Heavy.
280 set. Put on straights. Let's get some terrain weather. It could be airport. Alright, looking good so far. Let's knock on wood. Yeah, so as much as I debuted the controls cam, all that stuff, especially because I encode off the same computer I play Flight Sim on, is taking up video memory. And although it'll work good with other planes that are more optimized, I have a feeling that I won't be able to showcase that so much on here. But just wanted to say that this is wrong one. This is the setup for the Airbus for the ProDes sim for the Bravo quadrant. Works really good. D10's the whole 9 yards. Alright, let's do some aviating. We're still flying this thing. Alright, so we're above 10,000, so the landing lights can come off. me about the cabin.
Delta 676 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Delta 676 Heavy.
So I'm hoping that you get up above the clouds that will improve. Hopefully this doesn't crush me soon. Yeah, so I'm getting about 40 frames, but using a lot of CPU. A lot more than I normally do. Alright, we'll set STDs, both sides.
Right to 360, Cat 72. Turn right heading 360, vectors ILS 16 left approach, Cat 72.
Cat 72, turn right heading 360.
Approach Cat 72, we're currently heading 360.
Alright, so we'll clean this up. Oh wow, just I don't get it. So the thing is they boasted on their dev streams that this was gonna be like 1K high def optimized, same performance as the Phoenix, if not better. And I'm not getting it. I mean, my sim crushes the Phoenix right now with the setup, and it is not crushing the sim strong. So I'm not sure my CPUs.
Delta 676 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and
Since this
maintain
is
flight level 390,
also
Delta
a test
676 Heavy.
type stuff, so I'm doing some sort of checking GPU, just testing the cameras out. This is stuff I do to prepare for a stream. I'd also be running a test stream to see how
Delta
that,
676
works.
Heavy, contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775.
Switching to Fort Worth Center on 126.775, Delta 676 Heavy.
All right, Fort Worth Center.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 676. Afternoon, climbing through flight level 240 up to flight level 390.
Cheers.
Delta 676 Heavy, Fort Worth Center, good afternoon.
Happy A350 release day. If you are flying this in your sim, I'm hoping that it is running a lot better than mine is. But yeah, I was going to do a giveaway. I was going to give away one of these. And I changed my mind because I've just been having so many problems that I don't want to do that to someone else. So until it's much better. So why is that? Yeah, see. So the displays are all working, sort of. I don't know. Somebody will make a profile for the wind wing.
Delta 676 Heavy, Fort Worth Center, climb and maintain flight level 410.
But
Climb and maintain flight level 410, Delta 676.
I mean, this is so cool. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it actually starting to work a little better. I'm sure it will. I have hopes. I have high hopes. Alright, so let's, climb. I wonder... Yeah, we're not going to do long-range cruise. I wonder how we check up there, so let's look down here. No, it's not that. Checklist, flight plan. Now, secondary, we didn't set that up. Is it model? Looks like it's model. Destination, I think. Catcher Prado, hi, I haven't seen you in a while yet. Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome to the streaming chat. In our A350, and we're barely moving along. Doing well with frames. Let's try to figure out a progress page. Let's see, like, recommended altitude, that sort of thing. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, all right. Well, we really can't go up there. Should go pretty high. Recommended max 43. This plane really can cruise at some altitude. So it's similar to, so if you know the A380, and I didn't fly it a lot because that was also a VRAM hog, and it was just difficult to use. But if you're familiar with the A380 controls and layout, this is not going to be hard to learn. Definitely.
Fort Worth Center, expedite Air 2811, flight level 240, climbing flight level 390.
Expedite Air 2811, Fort Worth Center, good evening.
977 Mike. Cessna 907 Mike, Fort Worth Center. Good evening, altimeter 2977.
That deserves a screenshot. So I'm going to also attempt to do a bridge vacate setup on this. So I'm going to be landing 30 left. So if I can remember how to do that from so that goes on plan. Okay, Minneapolis is up. Let's get this up. There we go. Zoom that in. Set a distance. Okay. Okay, so there's none of these menus move. I don't like that. I wonder if that's a bug. It's gotta be a bug. Alright, so BVT should be on.
Fort Worth Center, American 1742 is with you, level 310.
American 1742, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Fort Worth Center, American 742, request flight level 330 if available.
There you go, there's our auto.
American 1742, climb and maintain flight level 330.
VLS coffin corner. So I don't know what all this stuff is yet. I know what LS is. This is definitely going to be like the VOR pointers and so on. Yeah. So it's VORD. Oh, VORs. Okay. So we can click that waypoints. Okay. So I have that set to airports, so we can get our closest. Here's Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we're 477 miles from top of descent. 2355. Where's our clock? Where's our clock? Where's the clock? Okay, there we go. What was that? looks like about an hour to atomic descent. Let's get some smooth jazz. Game down.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 132.2.
132.2, 3332.
Fort Worth Center, Senior 224 Charlie Charlie, flight level 250.
King Air 4 Charlie Charlie, roger.
It's running a little better up here at altitude.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact Fort Worth Center on 132.2.
So we're
Switching
chill
to
mode,
Fort Worth
guys.
Center on 132.2. Delta 676 Heavy.
What should we talk about?
Fort Worth Center, Delta 676, evening, maintaining flight level 410.
Delta 676 Heavy, Fort Worth Center, good evening.
How's everyone good? How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Hopefully everyone's doing good. I'm trucking along. I got no problems here. Other than getting this to work. But that's minor. No life problems. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button for the A350. Helps out the channel, and it'll improve. So we'll do more. So I really want to take this across the pond with you guys. Really stretch this out. Get to 500 subscribers. Do a long haul live stream. First one for the channel. A lot of fun, and maybe it'll improve there. And we'll do some. We'll give a couple of these away, but yeah. 2024. All right. They need to finish up the sim update 1 and release it. Get that marketplace going. So also get some more stuff in the scene. Everybody's waiting for the marketplace.
Delta 676 Heavy, Fort Worth Center, contact Kansas City Center on 127.625.
Contacting Kansas City Center on 127.625, Delta 676 Heavy. Kansas City Center, Delta 676, Heavy evening, maintaining flight level 410.
Delta 676 Heavy, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Bank angle check. See, it's this point that I would actually like to show you the cabin, but no cabin, guys. Jump seat TV. The door opens. And the galley's there, but there's nothing beyond the galley. I'll show you guys. No cabin. No crew rest.
Kansas City Center, Spirit 1068 at flight level 400.
The avionics
Spirit
bay.
1068, Kansas City Center, good afternoon.
I have have that turned off as well to save frames. I mean, I was watching V1 simulations, and they were down in the avionics bay. That thing was really well modeled, but yeah, that's not good. He's got a 24 gig VRAM card, so kind of wish I went AMD with that. At that, what was that, 7800 or 7900 XTX? And he says it's running really good on his system. I don't know. I just got this. There's no way I could do it. It runs a lot of the other planes. Like tomorrow, I think we're going to do the stream with the Lear 35. It runs the Lear 35 great. Ooh, excuse me. Need time for some more coffee. Chilling at 41,000, and our max recommended is actually 43. So this puppy can cruise at business level. So no wonder it probably helps that it can reach these levels to facilitate longer cruises. Because I mean, this plane can easily go from probably New York to Australia non-stop, 20 hours. Can you do 20-hour flights in this thing? So what's everyone else flying these days? You guys flying the 350? How's it working in your system?
Archer 4186, November, Kansas City Center, roger. Altimeter 2983.
2983, 86 November.
Archer 86 November, altimeter 2983.
2983, Archer 86 November.
You've got 348 miles to top of the descent. So go MCI, that's Kansas City, I believe. And then Rock and Fuzi. And then there's our top of descent. Cut some corners. Head right for our top of descent. I have no idea how flight recorder is going to do with this plane. This mouse, the way they have the mouse modeled is pretty interesting. So you have to kind of click over on the panel, like double click it to get it to come over. And there's two different mouse cursors, so you know which screen you're on. It's supposed to simulate because you can move the mouse to different screens in the real plane, but it's a click. You gotta click one of these buttons because you actually use this touchpad. There's no mouse in the real plane. Tray table come out? Oh yeah. Let's get some. Get some mood lighting. Sunshades? Oh yeah, definitely. Nice.
Expedite Air 2811, thank you.
Expedite Air 2811, contact Kansas City approach on 120.905.
Kansas City approach on 120.905, Expedite Air 2811.
This is NB Woodnose G3 for the ILS runway 01 right approach into Kansas City via Bonaire, altimeter 2977, American 2267.
Lunchtime. Let's get on the move. Yeah, wow, that's nice. Now we're in chill mode. Got the coffee tables out. Sunshades down. Killing it. Feeling good. So, we're here in the cruise. We should be checking things out. There's the chrono. Okay, just get familiar. I don't know what the taxi button is. We'll test that out when we get to Minneapolis. I don't know what that does. This switches the screens. Cycle the displays. That's for the checklist. Oh, cool. Is there a cockpit door? Well, we don't have the cabin model. Alright, we'll leave the cockpit door on. We're in cruise mode. Got different panels. There's our engine panel, door panel, got our wheels. Fuel page, fuel looks good, it's balanced. Electrical panel. Okay, cool. So that's the electrical AC panel. And we have our battery panel. Nice. Our hydraulics page, there's only two. So if you're familiar with like the A320 has 3 systems, this only has 2.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact Kansas City Center on 125.55.
Controls.
Contacting Kansas City Center on 125.55, Delta 676 Heavy.
The bleeds. They're working good.
Kansas City Center, Delta 676 Heavy, evening, maintaining flight level 410.
Is there a cabin?
Delta 676 Heavy, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Cockpit's 1920, that's pretty good. What's that, low 70s Fahrenheit? Our pressurization page. At 41,000 feet, our cabin is 6,000. 9.2 on the PSI. This is pretty pressurized, is pretty heavy. Because at like 30, down in the 30, the 300 flight levels, like the A320 only be like 8,000 feet. Pretty cool. Yeah, so there's only a yellow-green system. Unfortunately, I can't pull the charts up for you guys, but I can look at my chart. So Hampton, we'll be at 7,000 feet for Hampton. So our first at constraint is Anna at 10,000. And we're gonna turn via Webster and head out to Hampton or Hapton. And from there we'll be able to start our approach. So our vacate is Delta, and that'll put us right near our that's actually a perfect vacate because it's going to put us right near our gate. We're going gate 69. ILS 30. Excuse me. Alright, so we've got Abe's at 4,000, and then our final approach fix is 3,000 at Narco.
Kansas City Center, Eastern 2475 with you.
And we got a
Eastern
decision
2475, Kansas City Center. Good afternoon.
1,023.
American 1221, PG contact Kansas City Center on 135.575.
Alright, if we go missed, we're to climb to 1,300, then a climbing turn, then climbing to
American 122,
climb to 1,300, then climb to 3,000 on a heading of 301, and outbound on the Minneapolis VOR radial 298 to Waxahachie intersection, and hold. So the ILS decision height is 1,023, which is 200 feet above the ground. If the glide slope is out and we have to do a localizer only approach, our decision height will be 1,220, which is 397 above the ground. It won't be circling the land though. We are looking good, chat. We are looking good. So 2358 to reach our top of descent. Or 2354 to top descent. I still haven't found a clock. What am I missing? Oh, duh, there's the clock. So we're 23:27. So we're looking at about 30 minutes. Alright. So we're learning things. This is where the clock's at. This is where we find our performance limitations. I like it. It's very situationally aware. Very situationally aware. The whole setup. I had to turn the shadows down, guys. That's why I got that little flicker.
Can you give my frequency?
Delta 1152, contact Kansas City Center on 135.575.
Going to Kansas City Center at 135.575. Delta 952.
Good. We'll be on the ground in about 39 minutes. And we're up 508 across the ground. It's a behemoth of a rocket ship. That's a sight right there. That's a Delta Airlines commercial. Delta Airlines commercial, right there. Definitely deserve some screenshots. That is a very cool cockpit, guys. Very cool. Looks like the flight deck of the space shuttle. Message over here. The flight. What is that? Offside flight management control. I don't know what that means. So if you do get this and you're interested, you have the Bravo throttle quadrant.
United 1 Golf Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, United 1 Golf Charlie.
Real cool.
United 1 Golf Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Control handles.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, United 1 Golf Charlie.
I was looking at that, it looks really nice. And it looks just like this, full size. Go to VATSIM. Virtual Flight Diaries discount code. 5% off your order.
Delta 676 Heavy, Kansas City Center. Expect the NITSR 3 arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes.
It's about 20 minutes.
Expecting the NITSR 3 arrival. Anticipating descent in about 20 minutes. Delta 676.
I think we're going to hit that TOD a little sooner than 20 minutes. But I'll tell you what we can do. We can get our approach set up. So let's get the weather. Bring it back down here. We get the request the digital ATIS for our arrival. We got Foxtrots. So visibility 10, winds 285 at 7, sky conditions broken at 11,000, temperature 8, dew point -1. Alright, so let's get this information in. So we got winds 285 at 7. Let's do the 285. Alright, that doesn't seem to want to work. Oh man, did we also crash?
Kansas City Center, Southwest 4602, with you, flight level 350.
Southwest 4602, Kansas City Center, good afternoon.
Now, just stuck. Awesome. Alright, looks like that cleared out. Alright, so whew, I thought we crashed. Alright, so let's do this again. So 285 at oh, you gotta do it over here. That's why. Okay, so let's put the ATIS over here. We'll put performance over here, and we'll set the approach. So 285. At 7. Two knot crosswind, we could deal with that. So we got a outside air temperature of 8. QNH is 2989. Barrow is 1023.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact Minneapolis Center on 118.825.
Contacting Minneapolis Center on 118.825. Delta 676 Heavy.
So our approach speed would be 138. It's real slow. It's almost A320.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 676 Heavy, evening, maintaining flight level 410.
Speed is 206.
Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Collapse monitor VREF is 133. All right. That's set. Keep that up. 146 miles to our top of descent. And we are all set up. Our landing data is in. Approach is briefed. We're looking good. We're looking real good. I like it. Time for some more coffee. They were just inundated today. Inibuilds. Because I was trying to throw out there some of our problems to try to get them fixed. And they weren't answering. They were so busy. Everybody was having issues. Oh, so one of the things you want to do, so if you're in 2024, you want to make sure you're on the sim update beta. That is pretty much a requirement. I've already been on the beta since it launched. Just because I wanted to see what fixes were coming. And the beta itself's been rather stable, but so I don't understand why. I think the Xbox guys were still having problems, and you know, Xbox trumps PC these days, so. So, you know, it's Xbox. The Xbox guys have to get the win. I think, honestly, with the Xbox is their market, so they're going to cater to them. That's why we have this WASM stuff. I said it. The WASM coding is the only way they're able to get this sim to work on Xbox. But the problem is that it's not great for PC guys. I wish they'd have made two separate sims. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 for Xbox and Microsoft 2024 for PC. Two separate sims. All right, hey. Here's our top of descent, guys. That's that Airbus top of descent. Boeing would have had TD, but the white line is where we need to start down. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Test sector is almost done. A little more optimization, and I think we're going to be good. I don't know. I used to get these little micro stutters in 2020 all the time, and I was okay with it. I think it's just been, I haven't seen them so much anymore. And so it's obvious to me. But all in all, it's not too bad. It's just that I had to dial everything down. The ROKKK, how's the plane? All it's cracked up to be? It's been very frustrating, that ROKKK. Very frustrating. So in order to stream this in the sim, I've had to download the low res, the low res textures. I had to go no cabin. Turn down the sim settings, and all this on a 4070. So not quite what they promised. Not quite. You know, I read the whole thing. We're supposed to get Phoenix level or better in the sim with this. You know, they said they were going to have these low impact 1K textures. I should be rocking this thing, but it's not the case. I mean, it looks good. I mean, the outside looks good too. But it's it's the first plane in the sim, other than the other Inibuilds stuff, the default Inibuilds stuff. That's it's hitting my CPU pretty hard, which is odd. So I'm getting these micro stutters, so it's bottlenecking my CPU, which means it's probably maxing out my VRAM. I'm just surprised, knock on wood, that hasn't, yeah, I'm still able to stream it. Alright, we're going to start down in a little bit, so let's get to our first constraint altitude of 10,000. But this will be the first, so I haven't flown it, so this will be the first landing in the A350. So we'll see how that goes. we'll see how that goes. Because I have not done I'm live streaming the test sector, so I haven't flown it. I haven't learned its components. We've been learning along as we go, and I'm finding that it's very very much like the A380. So if you're familiar with that, you'll be on the upside of the learning curve. Yeah, 2024 already takes a toll on the CPU. You add that plane, yeah. But other than the little micro stutters, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm getting 60 frames. It's just the little micro stutters that cause some hiccups. And much like the default Inibuild, like the A321 and stuff like that, I'm getting more of a VRAM hit closer to the ground. Once we leave the airport, it starts to smooth out. So I'm not recommending the plane. I can't recommend the plane. I wanted to recommend the plane. I wanted this to be awesome. I was very excited for this plane. And I think it'll improve. I mean, this is release day. There's always updates, so I'm hoping it'll get better.
King Air 4 Charlie Charlie, contact Des Moines approach on 123.9er.
123.9er for King Air 224 Charlie Charlie. Des Moines approach.
All right.
King Air 224 Charlie Charlie.
Since we can start.
Des Moines approach. King Air 224
Yeah,
Charlie.
you'll pick it up when you switch to 2024. I don't know when you're going to switch over to 2024, but it'll probably be better in the next couple weeks. I imagine they've got some updates lined up. I mean, it's my hope. It's my hope. Later. Have a good one. All right, let's start down. All right, we'll put up the slide, the shades. Get into landing mode.
Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis Center, descend via Nitzer 3 into Minneapolis.
Descending via Nitzer 3 into Minneapolis. Delta 676 Heavy.
Yeah, we'll turn on the seatbelt signs. A little odd with the. I got to get some getting used to the reverse setup. I think Inibuilds did say that it was their intention to do that. All right, we're coming down. And we'll put that up here. That is the first officer side, so let's, yeah. coming down from the heavens. We were up there. This thing can really climb. Of course, we were light too. I mean, by this aircraft standards, we were very light. I did, but then I thought against it because I, was just learning the plane, and I always have a steadfast rule.
King Air 4, Charlie Charlie, good afternoon.
To not fly on VATSIM.
King Air 4, Charlie Charlie, contact Des Moines Tower on 118.3.
With not knowing the plane.
Tower, King Air 4, Charlie
Because
Charlie.
especially with, I was looking at the VATSIM map, and the airspace is busy with all the other A350s. I didn't want to be slow on using the plane. So I Alt F4'd that and went with say intentions, just to, because I'm like, oh, this is a test sector anyway. But oh yeah, we'll be doing some more network stuff. I do want to get you guys. Yeah, I do want to get you guys flying. We want to fly together. It's so much fun in group flights. Say Intentions will actually have it soon, or we can all group fly together. I'm in the alpha with that now. They have a little, it's almost like a artificial intelligence run VATSIM, where you can see the other players flying their planes as well. Alright, so I heard this is very sensitive on pitch on landing, because it's very flight savvy. So Beyond ATC, yeah, Beyond ATC doesn't have that though. But nothing beats VATSIM. Nothing beats VATSIM. I will always say that. Nothing beats a live person. But I mean, this stream tonight almost became a Phoenix A320 stream. I just got this in like the 15 minutes before the stream. It finally loaded in. I was like, okay, if it doesn't work this time, I'm scrapping it and I'm just flying the Phoenix. Alright, coming down, we're on profile. Looks good. But I'll give it to Beyond ATC. They're doing, or not Beyond ATC. Say Intentions with the player injection. I was with a test group, and I was watching that. Yes, he had a WASM failure and nothing worked. And yeah, he came in and his throttle. He was at full throttle. That was terrible. And so I feel his pain. It was on. I was watching that. I was bouncing between him and V1 yesterday. He was having trouble all day. He was having trouble all day. I was still trying to figure out why, what is causing this plane to load sometimes and not load other times. I don't know. I'm just wondering if it's if it is the WASM code. The bane, WASM, the bane of PC users' existence for flight sim. Great for Xbox, not great for PC. Of course, it's probably not great for Xbox either. I heard Xbox guys are struggling too. Alright, coming down on profile. Looks like we'll make our restraints. 280 at 12. 250 at 10. There's the 280 at 12. Starting to slow up. And we got our brake to vacate set up for Delta intersection. That should put us right near our gate. And I'm trying to get into the mindset for the flare. I heard, so it's a very shallow flare from my understanding, and it's very sensitive. So if it's like anything FS, I always wait a bit to add anything till bugs get worked out. I agree. I wish I could do that. I have to take the pain so that you guys don't. It's what I do.
Delta 676 Heavy, speed 280 knots.
All right, so Magic B key, got that. Let's see, they want us at 280. We are at 280, so and the stutter should pick up, and when we get close to the ground, so fingers crossed the stream holds together. Because that's why I had to upgrade my computer. My streams kept crashing because I was melting my GPU with 2024. Trying to stream everything.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact Minneapolis approach on 118.725.
Contacting Minneapolis approach on 118.725. Delta 676 Heavy.
All right, so we're about 50 miles from the airport.
Minneapolis approach. Delta 676 Heavy.
we're looking
Evening.
good.
Descending past 15,000.
Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis approach. Good evening. Minneapolis altimeter 29.901. Expect the ILS runway 30 left approach into Minneapolis via Hampton.
Expecting the ILS runway 30 left approach via Hampton. Delta 676 Heavy.
So they're saying 29901. I'm not on live weather, so... Well, I am on live weather, just on history.
Delta 676 Heavy. Contact Rochester approach on 119.8.
We'll double check that.
Contacting Rochester approach on 119.8. Delta 676 Heavy.
But we're in the descent, we're idle.
Rochester approach. Delta 676 Heavy. Evening. Descending through 14,000.
Delta 676 Heavy, Rochester approach. Good evening, Minneapolis. Altimeter 29.901.
And we're Delta, so we're in the U.S. Let's turn the wing lights on. That all looks good. Seatbelt signs are on. And we're looking good. Should we just straight in?
November 8, A3 Mike Rochester approach. Contact Minneapolis approach on 121.2.
Oh.
Contact Minneapolis approach 121.2, Bonanza A3 Mike. Rochester approach, this is Kodiak 318 Charlie Golf with you at 7,000 feet.
Kodiak 318 Charlie Golf Rochester approach. Roger.
All right, how do we get the trays in? Got him out just fine. Boy, that's a heck of a click spot. Ellen Brocketeer, no problem, man. No problem. It's nice to have you back in chat. You've been around in a while.
Delta 676 Heavy, Rochester approach. Contact Minneapolis approach on 118.725.
Contacting Minneapolis approach on 118.725, Delta 676 Heavy. Minneapolis approach, Delta 676 Heavy evening, descending past 10,000.
Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis approach, good evening. Minneapolis altimeter 29.901. Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Delta 676 Heavy.
Alright, landing lights can come on. I could put the controls cam up because it was causing more stutters. Alright, we're coming in. I got flight recorder up, just not running yet. Let's kill the music. Time to get serious. Time to get serious. Alright. We're going to make it a good landing. First landing ever. In the A350.
Contacting Minneapolis Center on 132.35. Alpha 1.
Coffee for courage. All right. Let's bring them down. So note to self, learn how to turn these down. They're a little bright. Not sure how to do that. I imagine it's down here somewhere. It's a dome light.
Minneapolis approach, Delta 2863 with you descending via Torgate 3 for the ILS runway 30 left.
Delta 2863, Minneapolis approach. Descend and maintain 5,000 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach. Altimeter 30.18.
Maintain 5,000, Delta 2863.
Speed error.
Delta 676 Heavy, proceed direct AABs. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Proceeding direct AABs. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 left approach. Delta 676.
Direct AABs. It's actually ABES, I think. All right, flaps 1. Let's go open descent down to 4,000.
Proceeding direct ABES. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 left approach. Southwest 8710.
Cabin ready. Ooh, that's too much. Go flaps 2. Below guide path, let's arm the approach. APO2 on, land 3 dual.
Delta 676 Heavy, contact Minneapolis Tower on 126.7.
Switching to Minneapolis Tower on 126.7. Delta 676 Heavy.
All good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Liking the setup.
Minneapolis Tower, Delta 676 Heavy, evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 30 left.
Delta 676 Heavy, Minneapolis Tower, winds 300 at 10, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
Lokestar, localizer capture.
Runway 30 left, cleared to land. Delta 676 Heavy.
Alright, let's get the flight recorder on. Alright, glide slope capture, gear down. Flaps 3. Flaps 3, flaps 4. Flaps full. No smoking light and no electronic devices light is activated. Cabin is ready. We are cleared to land.
2,500.
All right. Oh, wrong one. Do I want to do that? All right, landing checklist. Landing no blue. Landing checklist complete.
Delta 2215, contact departure.
Over to first landing, guys. First landing.
United 761, contact departure on 132.975. 32,975, United 761, good day.
All right. 1,000 stable, clear to land. Light on the controls. Light on the controls.
$500.
500, runway in sight, autopilot disconnect. My plane. Okay. We're not going to cancel. Okay. All right, we'll fly with the annoying beep.
400 above.
Getting a little low.
300. Minimum 200.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Delta 676 Heavy, welcome to Minneapolis. Contact ground on 133.575.
Switching to ground on 133.575, Delta 676 Heavy.
It looked good. It looked good. I just can't figure out how to shut off this stupid alarm. And here's Delta. We are here.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 676 Heavy, evening. We're clear of runway 30 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
We are not clear yet. So break to vacate worked perfectly.
Minneapolis ground, taxi to G20 via Delta Alpha Alpha 3. Have a good day.
Get off the runway and then let's figure out how to turn this stupid autopilot disconnect alarm off.
Taxi to gate G20 via Delta Alpha Alpha 3.
There we go. You get that clear button. All right, landing lights off. Disarm spoilers. Taxi light can come on. Wing lights off. All right, so our gate's right over here. And I wonder who this guy is. This is another A350. All right, let's be done with say intentions, and I will stop the recording. Yeah, so now we're back at the airport, and I'm getting that VRAM hit. We'll go right over here. Taxi light off. Welcome to Minneapolis. We made it. in one piece. We put the parking brake on. Let's see if we can see what our landing rate was. So that is saying that 215 and that it was firm. Well, for it being the first ever landing I ever did in an A350, I'm going to say it was really good. But we're right just below VREF. I don't know. $215. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Well, welcome to Minneapolis. So it's a fun plane. It needs a little optimization, I think. Needs a little optimization. Either that or I need a better computer. Alright, so we're not going to do the replay in this time zone. We're going to do the replay like this. Very yellow. I don't like that. Let's get a little more dawn. It's very cloudy out. Alright. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see how I did for my first landing ever. Hopefully more to come. Might not stream it. She's a tough one to stream. Better than the A380. I couldn't stream that worth anything, but alright, pause. Let's go forward. I mean, the approach looked good. Clouds are killing me, man. Can't see anything. Yeah, okay. I'll give it. It was a little firm. We compressed them. I really do like that brake to vacate, man. That's a really cool thing. Look at that. Right in it. Right in the delta. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for the stream. Thanks for coming along. We'll wind that back. Thanks for coming along and watching my test sector for the A350. The Brocketeer, I had fun. I'll get up with you. I'll get up with you later. Alright man. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for chatting. And everyone else, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Helps out the channel. And don't forget, if you're looking for some throttle quadrant mods, VATSIM, they just signed up to partner with the channel. So if you go over to their website, use Virtual Flight Diaries in the discount code and get 5% off your order. Helps out the channel. So that's going to be it. Thanks again. This is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John, and we'll see you on the next one.